They thought it was over. That by surrendering, they had lost. That giving up was weakness. But what they didn't see was that surrender wasn't the end, it was a setup. This is Law 22 of the 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. Use the surrender tactic to transform weakness into power. When you're weaker, don't fight blindly. Don't react emotionally. Don't let pride drag you into a battle you can't win. Instead, surrender. Step back. Bend, so you don't break. Because sometimes, the strongest move is not to fight but to wait. To preserve your energy. To make the enemy believe they've won. And then, when they're distracted, tired, overconfident, you rise again. The story of Frederick the Great proves this law. In the early days of the 7 Years' War, he faced a stronger coalition. Instead of throwing all his forces into battle, he paused, negotiated, even retreated. People called him weak, but he was calculating. When the time was right, he struck and reshaped the map of Europe on his terms. Or look at General George Washington. Outnumbered and outgunned. He didn't try to win every battle. He surrendered cities. He avoided head-on confrontation. But every time, he preserved the one thing that mattered, his army. He gave up land to save power. And in the end, that's what won him the war. The surrender tactic is not submission. It's strategy. It's emotional control. It's sacrificing the short term for the long-term kill. When you fight a battle you can't win, your enemy controls the game. But when you surrender wisely, you change the rules. You make them overextend. You make them underestimate you. You turn yourself into something they no longer fear of until it's too late. This law is about ego and how to control yours. Because it's your pride that wants to prove a point. It's your pride that wants to stand tall even when you're breaking. But pride has destroyed more men than defeat ever has. Power isn't just about standing strong. Sometimes, it's about knowing when to kneel, so you can stand taller later. So let them believe you've surrendered. Let them think you've lost. Let them relax. And while they celebrate, you prepare, because surrender isn't weakness, it's the silence before the storm. And when that storm hits, you'll own everything they thought was theirs.